moment, take a breath. Got a feed that decides life and death. Every chart is a mountain, a meme, a decree. Is this genius or mass lunacy? So where a frog with sunglasses screams we're early endlessly. Oh, see, bulls and bears and fantasy, every post's a prophecy. It's nothing made to be. If you want to read what passes for a master plan, simply click and flick your thumb across this broken land. Want to know which way the winds of crypto might just be? Oh, scroll me. One says up, only friends. Next says this is how it ends. Someone's calling the top, someone's buying the dip, someone's typing a thread as their last relationship slips. Scroll with me through the fear and ecstasy, where a chart in crayon gets 1,000 hearts for free. You'll see every hot take, every plea. I was right in 23. Trust the line, ignore the spreadsheet. If you want to gauge if hope or panic's in command, if they're building castles or just castles in the sand, want to test if we're all early or just fantasy? Slow with me. Is it signal? Is it noise? Are we traders? Are we toys? Every candle, every coin is a cult you can join. Scroll with me, let the chaos be our key. Read the mood like it's a map to some great mystery. You'll see faith and doubt and harmony. I'm all into, I'm set free. In one day and one same tweet. If you want to know if folks are brave or out of time, if they're quietly convicted or have simply lost their minds, then my friend, you found the perfect place to start this stream. So scroll with me.
G-Scroll, who celebrate. I'm cackling over here. G-Scroll, my name is Dude Lifts. It is Friday, July 24th, and welcome to Scroll With Me. Congratulations for being here. I'm cackling because, of course, Mrs. Dude Lifts knows how to hack the system. She tweets right at the beginning of Scroll With Me, tags me. So, of course, it's going to come up on my For You page the timeline provides. As you can see, we're on the For You page. This is no Fugazi here. But thank you, Mrs. Dude Lifts, for the birthday wish with the Leo. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I felt like if someone who opened their birthday card and had to like ignore the money is like me starting the stream. The song was going, and it's just like this birthday post by my incredible wife sitting there. So amazing. Thank you so much, Mrs. Dude Lifts. You're the light of my life. But seriously, this is incredible. And yeah, how often can you get like such a special birthday gift from someone who you love and loves you, and just in such a special way? So feel incredibly grateful. But alas, love you too. Alas, like I said, my name is Dude Lifts. This is Scroll With Me. This is where we scroll the Twitter timeline. We try to understand the vibes, separate from the true from the false. Maybe you get a birthday wish on Scroll With Me. You know what I mean? Wish a happy birthday to someone you know if it's their birthday, and maybe it'll come across the screen. Maybe we'll give them a shout out. But we try to separate the true from the false. As you head into the weekend, we got to know what happened this week. What the hell is going on here? So we got 35 posts in the hopper. We know that they focus group that 35 number, and for some reason decided that it was just an intimidating number enough to make you feel FOMO, so you had to refresh, and they succeeded. And that's what we will do. So once again, we'll give a little like, of course, we'll give a little retweet. And you know, we got to do a little live. We don't ever live respond. But we do it. We do it because it's Mrs. Dude Lifts. Something went wrong, but don't fret. What the shit is going on here? Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. JK, LOL. It worked. Thanks, Twitter. Oh, we got 70 posts now. We're really chambered up now. Let's give it a little refresh, get some fresh tweets. Seems like being on chain is fun again. Yes. Let's give a little sip of coffee for that. Incredible technology. Just in case Cato doesn't airdrop while I'm away, I'm advised by my quant to publicly share my social card. Dude, is it that time again? Trading cards just continue to increase in value. At this point, it's silly to even try to put any logic to it. I feel like I heard that Pokemon cards were down just a little bit, but who knows? Maybe I don't know. It's interesting. I went to a Pokemon card shop to try to sell some slabs, and they were like, we're not buying slabs. We're only buying raw. It's like, is there like a gambler's premium on that? Do they have an inside scoop to get things graded? I don't know. It seems like an interesting market. Bidding 15K market cap was worth it. All right, here we go. No one understands how much time and effort it goes into understanding the lore. Very few projects I can count on single hand have done it pre-launch. Monty says, to you, good sir. To you. All right, we've got OSF here. Hoping to open Rec Markets Pro to general public soon. We're working on adding more features. Yeah, I think this is really cool. It's like, let me think about how to phrase this. So like OSF, Rec Drinks, awesome, has done incredible work there. But like OSF's thing is that he's a trader, right? So it's like, it seemed that maybe, and we've talked about how meme coins, it's like, coins, if there's 2 steps removed, people don't get it, whatever, it doesn't make any sense. OSF is a trader. He's been known for being a trader. So now he's leveraging that as the product. His brain is the product. People get that. They're like, I get it. That's 1-to-1. So I hope he has a lot of success with that. I think that's really cool. Now I think it's probably compounding the way that like he'll be on stream, building his, his personal brand even more, and then he'll be drinking Rec Drinks, and like hopefully it compounds. But I think this is probably the step between the two that needs to make that connection. So I think that's really cool. Let's see here. Function. Time to drop the coolest NFTs on Robinhood chain. Are these not pudgy swallows? Are these like soft swallows or something? I do love the Yu-Gi-Oh. That's pretty sick. Function dropping an NFT collection. Are we so back? All right, here we go. Jordan says, I'm convinced FOMO is 100% setting the standard for what a successful consumer-facing DApp looks like, but the fills and fees suck. Shut up. Absolute cope. Take some LARPing traders quants with the Metaso IQ. Yeah, I'm not going to read any further because you know the rules. But yeah, I mean, it's not made for the high frequency traders, more or less. It's made for the social traders, the public traders, the content creators. The Jane Streets of the world will still shave the fucking insulation off the wires to get better spreads or whatever. Like, it's not made for them. I will say that FOMO is setting the standard for what it looks like to build a consumer-faced meme coin app. I will not say that it's building what it looks like to make a consumer-facing app. I think we've yet to see that killer app based on crypto rails yet. So I wouldn't give away that crown just yet. And it's also just like we're so early. That's what I'm really getting at. If you grab my attention, I will connect with you. Let's connect. Jensen Wong is on X higher. Yes. And he's talking about open models. Local models. I've been saying. All right, let's see here. This game is insanely hard. Blessed to have been able to test it out. I saw this. Moku honestly is cooking. I need to dive into the ecosystem more. They built like an agent game. Like apparently it was like an agent game that agents could play with other agents. So it was like just back end spreadsheets, whatever. But then they built a front end so people could like watch and experience it. I think that's really interesting. Gives me some ideas. Oh shit. Let's look at these Chimpers jerseys. These actually look pretty dope. Enhance. Yeah, that's actually sick. That's actually sick. Ooh, and the pink one. I'm not even a football guy, but I kind of fuck with these. Damn it. Damn it, Insight. I need to get some of these. Son of a bitch. BZ Solana Summer is just getting started. Borrow USD. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, let them cook. Let them cook here. BZ Solana Summer is just getting started. Borrow USDC against your BZ collectibles on Solana without selling them. This is actually huge in my book because we've had NFT Fi in the past, right? But the thing is that it was always kind of like it was basically just Cyrus, if we're being honest. But um, what do you price them against? Each other, the floor, they have like decent order books, whatever. But it's like it was always like these internet JPEGs, right? So it's like super, and it's a little less risk averse in the way that okay, if I borrow or lend against this and I get liquidated and I can claim this thing and sell it on fucking eBay. That is super interesting. I bet there's some interesting money to be made here in this space. Damn, I don't have to check that out. That's pretty sick. Good job to Jupiter. Good job to BZ. That's not easy. We got to read. We got to read more about that. We got to read more about that. No, we're not going to read it. I want to read more. I want to read more. I'm very interested in that. I've been an NFT Fi guy for a long time. I was an Arcade XYZ ambassador for a long time. Like, big fan of NFT Fi, which this is still NFT Fi, but it's got that tangible, that RWA. 12 different Robinhood tokenized stocks currently above 500K daily FOM on Uniswap. Oh, yeah, no shit. Damn, GameStop be trading 26 million. That's cool. That's cool, dude. It's pretty sick. It's happening. Me versus celebrity looking like. Wait. LeBron James is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal. Interesting. I don't watch basketball at all, but that's interesting. He's getting up there, but he's still okay. Straight to the Museum of Business. Lisa Su signed AMD powered mod retro. Yo, that's sick. Oh, GM from Ippy. Doodles game night was fun. Love it. We love it. We love a good GM from Ippy here. The claws are open. Yeah, dude. Dude, BC coming to Solana. It's almost like, I hope they do really, really well. And they're one of the few without a token so far. Just saying. Let's give it a little refresh. Let's get some freshy tweets. If this really was a bull market, a DAO would have been launched already to pay LeBron $10 million to hang out with us for 2 years. 2 for 8, dude, just taking pennies. That is so funny. Yeah, like LeBron, come chill at our house. We'll pay you $10 million. All right, tokens on Robinhood chain. Karma Stunk Broker. That's the post. We love a good pull post. Ansem now makes $2 million per year per X subs. Wait, that can't be right. Is that right? There's no way. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. This is really interesting. I need to look into this a little more. Venice AI, you guys know I love Venice AI. They're making a AI film festival in partnership with MoonPay. I kind of want to check it out. I kind of want to submit, honestly, just as like a side project. I think it'd be really, really interesting. All right, I need to look into this. And it's like there's a $100,000 prize pool, which is awesome. Who knows how that's split up, but also you get your film premiered in New York, which I think is pretty cool. I also think a cartoon in the doodle style would stand out amongst other AI generated films. We'll bookmark. We come back. Vlad is going 100% to mention this tokenized stock growth on the Robinhood earnings call next week. Yeah, I bet. Yep, simply I bet. Simply I bet. New achievement unlocked on our New Wave IG account. Oh, he's got the retro Instagram icon. I was like, what the heliante is going on here? All right. Okay, let me get this straight. Cashcat is the first Robinhood meme coin to get a day one listing on Hyperliquid. Now the first one to get a tier one listing on crypto.com. Yet you're bidding literally every other ticket around Robinhood chain. Make it make sense. I don't think it gets any more obvious. Yes. Welcome to 2026. I get it. I understand, but it does have that same like I know a good coin when I see him. Like these kind of catalysts are just less and less important these days. I think to the kind of like rotational traders, and so the kind of like what is it? Not belly gumming, but whatever the turn is, kind of lamenting about like why aren't people bidding the quote unquote main runner? I just don't think I don't think it hits the same way as it used to. But maybe I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, I guess. Oh, what is this? I love that Stockbrokers is putting ERC 6551 on the map. We had a similar idea for Meebits football. We didn't get to execute due to its complexity. Yes, skill issue, but would have loved to see our football avatars hold prediction market position tokens in their 6551. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, it's I think that if I had to venture a guess, what is going to continue happening is like on chain, the code has been more or less flexible. You say what you want about kind of solidity and whatnot, but it's been more or less flexible for a long time. But the actual ability to execute was gated behind smart contract developers, and they were highly skilled, obviously. And there's a lot of security risk, and so like they were worth their value, but they were just expensive as fuck. So unless you knew somebody who was kind of like willing to help out for free, or you had a large treasury, you weren't getting shit done. And so now I think with AI, that's becoming more and more possible. Now, granted, does that introduce some security risks? Yes, but we got someone tuning in from YouTube. Ayo, G scroll to you, good sir, as we would say on the show. Let's see. Never knew I needed a Moku HQ dungeon crawler, but now I know. Disclaimer, just testing. Yeah, that's so sick. Yeah, I think they're gonna have this kind of like AI powered gaming universe. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we've got Thread Guy here. Market open. Jimothy on Soul. YC request for startup. Brian Armstrong on Market Bubble. Memories getting crushed. Prediction market. Dude, I like that Thread Guy is doing market open shows. I recently saw that he tweeted about waking up at 6:30 and has discovered it. I'm like, my man just rediscovered waking up early from first principles. And it's things we love to see. So love what Thread Guy's doing. Keep it up. Keep it up. Moon payout here with the X Games League. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Ooh. OpenSea put a Meridian in the flagship collection. That's sick. All right. Remarkable that Jensen has somehow been one of the main characters of this website without having an account. That's true. I didn't quite put that together. That's real. That's a real thing. I really need to read his tweet. I am sure it's so good. EtherFi. Stop trusting protocols that don't give a fuck about safety. Yeah. Big agree. Good meat. Ooh, okay. Sterling Crispin. We love a good Sterling Crispin take around here. I like the concept, but what's in the pool right now feels like an infinite slot machine for purchasing the 10,000 tokens project at 33x the floor price. Once there's more diversity in the assets, it'll probably be more fun. Dude, honestly, I have a 10,000 tokens coin, and I was like, dude, I'll throw it in there. Like, so I was going to be part of the problem. It just like, and there's probably some selection bias. The people who follow Rhinotic and Token Works have TTT tokens, and so they're just like, yeah, I'll fucking throw that in there for the chance to win a CryptoPunk. You know what I mean? So that's really funny. But the TTT floor is up to 0.04 ETH, so I guess it pumps the floor. Taking a 60-70% loss per roll right now, so it costs $125 per roll. Yay. Wait. There's no way that the guy who made Jimothy used AI. Is that real? I thought they've had videos. What's real anymore? My God. Bull theory. Samsung just announced crypto stablecoin support for its 1 billion users through Samsung Wallet. Sick. Sick. Things we love to see. Things. Dude, speaking of not real things in AI, is this real? My gosh. Look at this mountain goat. I mean, I don't know. It feels like they just threw it down a mountain, but I guess it did recover. There's no way that's real. Like this is like defying the laws of physics. What's happening? What's happening? Don't forget your PSA times Vibe promo card. What? Available at the PSA booth? Wait. Are they just giving those away? That's insane. That's really cool. Is that a partnership with PSA? That's dope. That's dope. Wait, is that Shohei Ohtani? Yeah. So in the chat, Holland says, I thought the raccoon was real too. We've been had. Dude, I'm not convinced that Jimothy's not real. I feel like we've had like mainstream news coverage. At least I thought I've seen it. I don't know. Is this like a collective AI psychotic Mandela effect? I mean, I don't know what's going on. What's real anymore? Who knows? Let's see here. We got Shah. We respect a good Shah take. Shah was one of the first guests to do a partner scroll with me. So he says, I'm on the Coinbase listings teams, been in the trenches. The crypto native hiring push is real and it matters. Kobe is a signal. Base pivot is a signal. Coinbase is listening. I agree. I've been saying it. I've been bullish on OpenSea, Base for a long time. Now I've had my critiques of Base. Let's not gloss over. We've had our critiques, but as far as the kind of like cultural direction, I've been on board with. All right, here we go. We got an Alon take here. People often ask where we started and what the early days were like. Mistakes were made, lessons we learned. Truthfully, we wouldn't be where we are today without being a part of Home DAO. Interesting. Is that some kind of like accelerator program? Interesting. No idea that's how Pump got started. Solano's latest obsession has a name and a face. Dude, is MetaMask bull posting our coins? Dude, we've got OSF. That's what I'm saying. Like OSF is live. He's at that negative 320 PNL. Dude, he's going to run it up. See, I'm already interested. Fuck. I'm already interested. I want to see OSF cook. I would watch that. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, we got levels.io here. I was on a plane this week. The guy next to me was eating a bag of Haribo candy. It was so good. Just destroying this bag. I wanted this candy too. Then he ordered 2 colas and downed them. Then he ravaged a ham and cheese croissant. Then another cola. Okay, I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Let's keep going here. A 15-key Stream Deck is $10 cheaper, doesn't have an exposed PCB, and has a tiny OLED. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a Stream Deck. I've been thinking about, because right now I use Rodecaster for this, but I also have multiple camera angles, and I'm like shooting some other content. And Rode came out with a new device that is like more compact and for just multi-camera video streaming. So that in combination with the Stream Deck, so I can do some AI bullshit. Kuya says G Scroll, LeBron to the Sixers. G Scroll and LeBron to the Sixers for $8 million. $8 million. All right, let's see here. Camel says, I wouldn't be shocked if we see influencers start raising VC rounds to invest in them. Creator coins. Content creation can get really expensive, but also really profitable. Cameras, lighting, microphone, wardrobe, studios, software, editors, content. I agree with that. My content creation setup is expensive. I have garnered it over years, though, and slowly pieced it together, like kind of one job at a time. Like a little, content job. I would use that money to buy a camera and upgrade. The editor, that's the tough part. Is like, for the most part, I've had True from Web3 has helped me a little bit. But for the most part, I'm kind of a solo operation, which can be a bottleneck. And so it's like, yeah, I guess if you want to scale and grow, you really do have to kind of delegate. That's where I've kind of been like unwilling to spend. Same with like ads and clipping and stuff. So yeah, creator coins. All right, King Kong versus Godzilla, Bored Ape versus Creeps. Adam Weitzman, you love to see it. Okay, Just found out that Ansem charges $200 a month to subscribe to him on Twitter, and he has 813 subscribers. Only Mensa IQ can figure out how much money this is monthly. Yeah, is this what they're 813? Is this what someone did the math? Is this the 2 million? That's crazy. That's crazy. Good morning, world. We have a big announcement today. This is me announcing the announcement. I will tell you the announcement later. You love it higher. Dude, yes. Diego says, Dude Lift, happy Friday. Adopt a Klano or a Popkin. Dude, I actually came so close to adopting a Popkin. I had some packs during the Popkin release, but I got a sticker instead. And it's dude, it's been a long time coming. I need to adopt a Klano or a Popkin, to be fair. Yeah, it's simple as that. Need to do it. I absolutely love the Klanos team. So I've been so weird about it. It's like, I've explained my thesis on this before, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. This is going to sound so dumb when I say it out loud. So like, I collect a lot of NFTs in the sense like, if I want to support an artist, I'll call some, collect something or whatever. But for some reason with character IP NFTs, I really struggle because I'm very much like, I am my doodle is me. Like, I'm like, that's my vibe. And I actually really like the Klanos. And I almost know that if I collect one, I'm going to dive all the way in because that's just how I am. And it's like, I'm not ready for that level of commitment. I just don't have the space in my heart. I know that sounds weird, but like, so it's tough, but I should just get one just to support the team because I love the Klanos team. Cap, Blake, everyone on the team, love them. So I should just get one to support and just know that I'm not going to be as involved in the ecosystem as like I want to be. And that's fine. I got to be okay with it. It's so weird. It's almost like, it's a terrible analogy, but like there's like some human psychology of like, you push away the people closest to you or whatever. And I'm almost like, I know I'd be such an intense fan of Klanos that makes it like be hesitant to dive all the way in. I know that sounds fucking stupid, but yeah, so that's and I don't feel that way about much other NFT projects, to be fair. So I say that is the highest compliment to Klanos for what it's worth. Diego says I don't need to be a whale. Not even talking about to be a whale. I was a single doodle holder for years. I am an emotional whale in that way. It's not even about the amount of collecting. It's about the emotional investment. But I need to be okay that it won't be that level. Oh my gosh, it's 9 a.m. You guys know the vibes. But this has been wonderful. Thank you for everybody in the chat tuning in. Thank you, Mrs. Doodlifts, for the birthday wishes. Love you so much. G Scroll, to everyone who celebrates. It's Friday. So I will see you all on Monday. And until next time, I'll see you on the timeline.